read books like Waiting to Exhale.
Shout out to Bill Bellamy too.
Oh yeah.
Read, bitch. Oh, man. Boy, you are retarded. You always got to use that word like it's synonymous with women. I use the word because it applies, man. You need to check yourself. How many times I got to tell you, you better start showing the ladies some love, man.
Here come the hate.
All the shit you be doing, you don't got no business calling women names, man. Oh, really? Really? Bitches by Terry White.
An original piece. An original piece.
I would trade my life and all its riches to rid my life of all the bitches. To watch a game, just eating and drinking. To say, yo, get out my face. When she asked, baby, what you thinking? to hang with my boys and not worry a bit. To get me a little ass and get on with my shit. To have a good life, baby. Free from affliction, barefoot, pregnant, and in a motherfucking kitchen. You are stupid. But hey, they got the booty. Now that's the hitch. And us without them, now ain't that a bitch? Okay, issues. Thank you very much. I know you feeling me right now. I know y'all feeling me right now.
Very underrated movie, bro. Very underrated movie.
Snuck through the trenches, right?
I mean, if you're not black, if you're not a millennial.
Dropping gems though, Big Bellamy.
There was a lot of gems in that motherfucker.
Speaking of, while we was just talking about it a second ago. Mm-hmm. We was popping, popping Advils like they were Skittles. Ibuprofen.
Same shit.
So Sid the Entertainer was like, he ain't finna call no another grown man delicious, right?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I just can't see myself calling bro Scoop every time I see him. Like,
Scoop?
Yeah.
That's not the same.
I don't know, it's weird.
What about Scoop from Portland?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh yeah, me and Scoop gotta go to the club. Me and Scoop. Yep. What?
You ain't never had no friend named Boo?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Hey, man.
Me and Boo thing.
Shout out Boo. No. Ain't no Boo thing. Ain't no Boo thing, nigga. Ain't no Boo thing. Pause, motherfucker. I'm sitting up here typing in Boo. I'm trying to type in Scoop. Like,
look, yo, who would you fight? Celebrity.
Ooh.
That you know you could scrape. So for me,
like that'll be respectable.
No, like you just kind of like
the
last time you had hate in your heart. So the last time I really had hate in my heart was like when Bow Wow came out with that.
I smacked the shit out of Seth Rogen.
Damn, for real?
Yeah,
that's kind of wild. He don't seem problematic to me. Bow Wow when he popped up with the Tracy McGrady jersey, I was like, oh, I hate this.
See, that's the thing. Like, I really can't. Like, if a motherfucker's smaller than me, for real, I'm just like, nah, I know I can fuck him up. Like, I ain't even really gonna, like, I'm not gonna really get no satisfaction out of this, because I'm gonna look like a bully.
It's like the baby, you wouldn't fight him.
Nah, because he'll shoot me.
I'm talking about a fight, dog. Okay,
a fight?
So, you heard somebody said, was it Young Jock, when they was like, you could either have a dinner with him or we'll give you food stamps.
Everybody got to stop lying about that.
And people chose the food stamps?
Yeah.
Was it really food stamps or was it like...
It was food stamps.
It was a low ball figure. It was food stamps. That's disrespectful.
It was like $250.
That's crazy. How much you think Jock was getting a show when Going Down first came out? We was in college when it first came out.
Oh, when Beat It Up came out? Like, Jock was getting 100.
Yeah, so that's kind of wild for you to say, like, I'll take food stamps over.
I'm going to hang out with Jock because I'm going to have a great fucking time.
He seems like you funny, though.
Yeah.
Jock could come on the show.
And you're going to... Shout out Jock, man. Jock come on the show. Jock got hits. Like, niggas have to stop disrespecting Jock. Like, he wasn't that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when he came in with the bad boy flag.
Yeah.
Future came in with, he come in independent. He's free band.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like Atlanta media because you out here.
You talking about motherfuckers you gonna fight?
No,
one of them niggas.
No, I wanted to see what you. I was gauging what you was gonna say. Like I wanted to fight Bow Wow, like for sure, for sure. I wanted to put him in the sharpshooter, like for sure, for sure.
But that'll be easy money.
Why? How so? You don't think Bow Wow can fight?
It's not that. It's like you 6'4", That nigga's like 5'5".
All shapes and sizes, man.
Don't you think that nigga? You think he on some MMA shit? He's
Nah,
not.
it was like the last time I ever really had hate in my heart. It don't really count because I was a kid back then.
Oh, hate in my heart.
Hate in my heart, yeah. Like I was hating. I shouldn't have been hating, but I was hating. Like this nigga got a T-Mac jersey with the bro. What? I know he getting hoes. I know it just off of this. And he never had a lining or nothing. And like he didn't, and he still was moving around. Watch was like hanging all off him. Bro, I was on the flight yesterday. Speaking of,
It was a fake private.
Bro that was sitting next to me. Shout to him. He smelled like piss the whole ride. Oh my! But he had some Amiri shorts on, so I guess that's like the safe haven. You just slap some designer over some piss, and you cool. Then he had a watch on him. I don't know if it was real jewelry, fake jewelry, whatever. It was hanging off him like this. Then he had the matching bracelet to go with it. It's like, yo, you know, I just came home. You know, Tony took care of me. He gave me two sweaters. Gave me a new watch. You see me, baby.
Hey, shout out D, man. That's his shit, man. Tony got me 2 sweaters.
I was thinking about coming in here. I'm gonna try to hold him down. I was thinking about coming in here trying to see if I had my best impression of him. I couldn't do it. I was practicing in the mirror. Like Eminem on 8 in the beginning of 8 Mile. Yeah,
spaghetti.
They got wild. He got wide shoulders, so I couldn't get it down. I wasn't gonna embarrass him, bro. We miss you. You should have been here for it. You missing out, but
Nigga want to hang out with his family.
The
way you can imitate
the nerve.
The way you can imitate him is with shout outs. Just start the
right. His shit start blending like. So for real, like I can't get it. I tried to get it.
All right, man. Let's start the show, man. People on that goofy shit. There's people out here tweaking, bro. If you ready for the show, say. Say. All right, welcome to the I Ain't Going Show where anything goes except us. I'm your host, CJ.
On some CJ-ish.
And if you're watching or if you're listening, you can't tell D is not here today, but we got the boy, man. Our man's the myth, the legend. You hear him every time at the end of the shout outs. We got Chris from Hitmen Podcast right here, man.
Substitute teaching. Daryl, we miss you, bro. Appreciate you having me back, big dog. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of the sickness again. I'm feeling myself. I'm back smoking and drinking. My wife don't like that
Look
shit.
what we
But
thankful
you know what I'm
for.
saying? It is.
Look what we're thankful for.
Well, I'm thankful for healthy enough lungs to be able to do this shit,
For
man.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
How did Brave do with the fireworks and the 4th and all that?
Oh, Brave was in bed. We was all in bed.
What?
Yeah, we was all in bed, man. We heard it. It was outside.
She wasn't tripping?
Nah, she don't trip, bro. She be in the bed with her little dog and her monkey. She out there, man.
What a combo. A dog,
yeah.
a monkey,
Yeah,
and Shorty.
That's what she fuck with, man. She think they supposed to be on farms. They not. But man, shit, how you been, man? Shit.
I'm cool, bro. I've been kind of low for a little bit. Been going to a lot of basketball games. Shout out to the W. I know WNBA got All-Star this weekend. We was talking a little bit about it, but been going to a lot of basketball. Been kind of locked in on what's going on. It's slow news for sports in the summertime. It's kind of like a teacher schedule, if you will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of go off and do their own vacation thing. They pop up in Vegas here and there. But it's still a little bit of news, but for the most part, I've just been chilling, trying to reset, getting ready for the fall football right around the corner. You can smell it. You hear me?
Yeah.
So we getting ready to come back on pretty soon. Shout out to my dog MG, the Hitmen Podcast.
Shout out MG, man.
Word. We're gonna be
Sorry
back.
I be fucking up your shit sometimes. I be drunk. You know what I'm saying?
He be drunk too, don't trip.
Oh, bro.
He be drunk too. Don't trip. The black experience is relative, bro. We all got that drawer with the black plastic bags in it.
Nigga.
We all, you know what I'm saying? We all complain about the screen door being open. It's relative. But we're getting ready to come back in a second. So just getting ready for football. Get ready for NBA to do their recycling. We got some stuff to talk about on the show today as well.
Gambling.
Yeah. But man, life is life. Life is good. Podcast Princess is straight.
Oh yeah,
You
man.
know?
Shout out Dion, man.
Fatherhood is amazing. I wish our OGs would have told us how dope it was gonna be before we got here, so we kind of knew what to expect.
Nobody.
You done? You hung it up? You just needed one championship? For real?
Gary Payton.
Oh nah, dog.
Shout him out,
I'm
man.
thirsty. I need more. I need more rings. You hear me?
Gary Payton.
What?
T-Mac ain't get one. Shit. Who else got one?
Just one?
Just one.
Dirk.
Man. One and done.
Dirk.
What?
got one. Who's the last one that just got one?
Giannis.
What?
To be continued.
Yeah.
I need more. G.
Jokic.
What?
His hard too. We gotta talk about that.
Bro,
Oh
I'm
my
getting
God.
mine. I'm getting mine at the end of my career. Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
so you
like,
can kind of eat off of it, do some public appearances,
Bro,
sign some autographs and shit.
When she turned 18, I'm gonna be like, damn, near 60.
Granddaddy steady.
Fuck, I look like what? You know what I'm saying? You know,
I can't believe you hung it up though.
look, man.
Maybe to be continued. We'll say that. I need more. I need more rings. I need more kids. That's where I'm at. I don't want to be in a club. I ain't trying to be on no P shit.
Bro.
I'm trying to watch my babies. I'm trying to grow old. The goal is to grow old, G.
Bro, you ain't said shit.
Be in my garden, whatever, my backyard smoking weed, watching my kids run through that little thing. You remember that little thing used to plug up and the water go this way?
Oh yeah,
Then that way. You feel me? I
Get
just
off
wanna
my
be
line.
Chilling. Yeah, I want to be chilling. I don't want no smoke. G.
Whole
I'm trying
time,
to get out the
whole
way.
time, man. But we got a long show ahead of us, man. Before we really get into that motherfucking man, we got to shout out our sponsor, Stogie Tobacconist. Stogie Tobacconist, premium cigars for the culture. Respect the smoke.
Smoke something, bitch.
And
I'm
as you-
Pimp C, bitch. What you need? I got some cocaine and some California weed. I put it in the stove and make the girls get down on the float.
Ooh,
And get
the
this
boy
money from me, bitch. You
spitting.
better act like you know. Rest in peace, Pimp C, man.
Rest in
I'm sure he would have been
peace,
down with Stogie too, huh?
Hell yeah. If they sold lean. But but yeah, man, as you can see on the ticker, go to StokieTobacconist.com for your premium cigars. You can see some of this shit right here. And summertime still out here, man. Hit them up for their mobile cigar lounge. They are mobile. They coming out. They
that's
out here to
hard.
see you and shit,
That's
man.
hard.
You can smoke with your kids there if that's the type of parents you are. If not, put them niggas in the crib. You outside, man. Shit.
Summer halfway done, though, ain't it? Middle of July.
Not in Atlanta.
Okay, true. Why is it so hot?
It's the South. Man.
Why is it so hot though? I feel like bro in Atlanta, he's like, you feel like a slave ship. Miss Johnson, can we turn on?
This is
some-"
where the slaves was at. What you
That's
mean?
why I feel like a slave ship. Huh?
Shit.
120 in the morning, 90 in the morning. I'm exaggerating.
Bro,
45, 50 at night.
bro, I be sitting up here trying to walk around the neighborhood and shit. I be like, why I'm so tired? I look at this shit, 99. I'm like, it's 6.
Where your people come from? You're from Mississippi? Mine from Alabama.
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we from Mobile, Montgomery,
Okay.
big house, red clay stuff.
It's still niggas down there?
I think so. Yeah, it is. It is. My pops just went down there a couple weeks ago. My mama told me this real weird ass story. She said they was driving down there to bury a granddaddy or something like that, and on the way
Your
they was passing through.
Your mama granddaddy still alive?
At the time, this was a while ago. She
Oh,
told me
okay,
this.
okay.
Parents they start
Yeah.
filtering, siphoning down stories the older you get because they
Yeah.
think you was old enough. So now they start telling you stuff. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. So they driving down back when people used to drive for vacations or whatever.
Yeah.
And she seen a cotton field, and she had never seen cotton in real life. And she told her Uncle Sammy, she goes, "Ooh, I want to get out and pick some." Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, look, I hit it and I hit the
I thought I didn't want to hit them. I said, "What?" My mama a simple lady, but like she weird, and so her Uncle Sammy kind of like got it together, made her crooked road straight. If that makes sense. I ain't gonna.
like, hey, no.
What?
But yeah, my grandma be telling all them stories like we had to pick cotton for 25 cents a day. I was like, oh, bugging. She's like, nigga, how the fuck you think you got?
What's Brave Allowance gonna be starting out? Like, what's her starting salary gonna be?
Ooh, I don't even know what money is no more. Like,
You
I'm
heard?
thinking the dub, but like, at what? like, I don't know what's money anymore, man.
Yeah.
I used to go outside with $1 and I bought the block.
Man, we used to get four for $1. Gas used to be what, 2 some. We aging like a motherfucker. This is supposed to be a podcast for the young folks.
I remember
What's up?
the day that gas went up. I was in college.
The day.
I went into class.
Look,
and
Sandy
gas
Hawkins dance, 19. Look, 2001. Good
Went in
time.
class in college. Gas was like 1 something. Came out, gas was 2 something.
Filling your tank up on a dub is nuts, too. You got to be a sick-ass nigga to fill your tank up on $20, dog.
It's back.
$20? What's that going to get you?
Bro, $5 used to get a nigga a whole day to kick it. Like, I got gas money. Oh, the 5? Bro, $20.
Now people just steal and mobbing the shit for free
scam.
anyway, so it's the same.
And rob.
It's the same sport.
Yeah.
Utopia dropping too. You ready? Travis Scott. You say he doing the Cairo, Egypt tour in front of the pyramids. How you going? Because you know him and Kanye, they don't play with the sound at all.
Yeah.
How the fuck you gonna get all that ampage, speakers, the whole nine out there, play the music loud than a fuck, and expect it to not damage the pyramids at all? It's the pyramids, bro. You think that's not gonna cause nothing? Like, imagine if it's an earthquake.
You know he damaged shit, so you know.
Word, that's what I'm saying. What is it? Egyptian permits? Are there like?
It's gonna be an epic arrest if it happens. Epic
Lord
arrest.
have mercy. Would you go to a concert in the desert? Coachella's like the closest thing, right? I would imagine.
If I had enough money to sit down, yeah.
No, there's no what sitting down.
You
barely wearing clothes in
You can
Egypt.
sit down in Coachella.
But you barely wearing clothes in Egypt because it gets so hot.
No, I'm not going.
You gonna watch it at the crib, right?
Yeah.
You a Travis Scott fan? Do you know who Travis Scott is?
Yes, I know who Travis Scott is.
I ain't mean
He's
to
a nigga
age
that
you
look
any
like
further.
He nigga look like you.
I went to his concert
up.
for my birthday. I had front, like, on the cage, like mob action. I was at
Oh
the front.
shit!
Bro, I'm just standing there listening to the music. It feel like a full body workout. Like, for real. Like, you just got out of a fight. How long is a fight, you think? Typical.
You talking about a street fight?
Yeah, I ain't even trying to fight you, dude. I ain't remember
40,
in high
45
school.
seconds?
Was it in high school, middle school where you do the shoulder?
45 seconds.
But it felt like what? 45 minutes, right?
Yes. Yes.
I'm at a Travis Scott concert.
That's why you sit up here talking about some who would I fight. I'm just like, the lungs. Like, I'm gonna have to. I'm instantly going. I'm trying to grab.
I will fight Bow Wow.
I'm trying to grab. Pause. I'm not. There's gonna be a couple of BB.
I'll fight Bow Wow though. I would.
Right.
You know who it is?
Heard it.
You know who it is? It's really like celebrities I feel like shouldn't get celebrity. Like Brandon T. Jackson.
He's not. They.
I would fight him.
Damn. Why are you punching so low? Not saying that he low, but I'm just saying like he ain't out right now. He trying to, he trying to live over there.
Because I want your spot, Flash.
Oh, hate.
I don't feel hatred, but it's just like. And don't forget about my solo album, Flash. It's lonely at the top. You remember that shit?
Would you fight Donald Glover?
No, but you seen Drake shot at him though? That last week Chicago was kind of on fire. They had the NASCAR race.
Mm-hmm.
Had Erykah Badu. I pulled up on Erykah Badu.
What?
The day before NASCAR race.
What?
Erykah Badu.
What?
Anita Baker.
What?
And then Drake came for 2 nights.
What?
So he
lit.
Right? Chicago was kind of on fire last week.
Yeah.
But he had the LED ticker on the bottom of his stage shooting at Childish Gambino. He said this is America.
He shot first.
See, I'm not really hip on the histories. Like, what happened?
Oh, he said that This Is America was originally a Drake diss. And then he changed
Who
it.
said that? Glover?
Yeah.
I'm confused. How is that a Drake diss?
He changed it. It was gonna be a Drake diss, and then he changed it.
And then bro said it was an over-awarded, overrated song.
Yeah.
What? How does random beef just fall out of the sky? Out of nowhere.
You know you can't say nothing about Drake without him
about anybody
saying shit back.
About anybody though.
That's some niggas that keep
how
it cool.
Like hypersensitive is that? Because somebody somewhere say something about you and like you feel it. Like you read the comments of the show and it like rub you the wrong way. Do you be? You got a burner?
Oh yeah,
that you want to go and shoot
through,
at a motherfucker.
I either go through the pod account or go through mine. I'm going back, but I don't
care that much.
I don't shoot. I'm trying to get up. What you call that when you talk back to motherfuckers? What's that shit?
Courage, resilience.
No, not
confidence.
courage. No, nigga. Engagement.
Engagement.
I'm doing engagement, bro. But I'm not fighting with nobody. Like the most times I'm just like they say something bad, I will like it. The only time I go back at the motherfucker if they misinform, I'll be like, no, it's actually this.
Okay.
Now, if you want to keep going and all that shit, I'm gonna like it. Whatever. Like, I'm not gonna go back. I know what the internet is.
I don't be on my phone enough.
The internet's not real.
It's not. I don't be on my phone long enough.
But Dave Chappelle said Twitter is not a real place.
Yo, I've had people refer to me by my Twitter or my Instagram name in public,
which is
weird
name.
as fuck to me.
It's a cold ass name.
But it's typical for women though.
Yeah.
Like, where we at? I know I put this in here about dating, but when it comes to dating, like,
Don't get too far ahead.
No, I'm not. But I realize like some of the time, like women will say like a selling point for you is like, what's my name? You feel me? Like a nigga trying to talk to them.
Ooh.
And
Why
you trying
gonna
to
hate this? You know how much pussy I fucked up off that?
Because it's a game show question, and it's like weird. Like, what's your name?
I don't remember.
And you put that's crazy though. It's crazy how we will fuck up the bag. Like that's something super simple.
Yeah.
But I've had people refer to me as my Instagram name, and it weirded me out because like,
you talking about in person? Like
in person, like, oh, what's up,
okay.
you? So. No, I'm not. Like, but okay. But we do it to women. Oh, that's bad bitch Mia.
That's blue shirt.
You heard? You
That's
feel
from
me?
old school.
That's sassy slaw 17 over there.
Bro, I used to get girls nicknames on the spot, and that just be your name.
That's like me though, because I do landmarks. I don't do street signs when I like directions. Like, you go by the big statue.
Yeah,
that's how you know
yeah.
you're around. That's how you do it.
All right, man. Well, we getting into it. Well, we're not getting into it right now. We going into Black History in the Making, and Black History in the Making, as we always say. We want to shout out our ancestors for everything they did for us, but we also want to shout out the shit that's going on and the good black people that's doing shit right now to move us forward. Yeah. So I already got my hat on, man. I'm with the shits, man. Tennessee State University, the real TSU, and shout out TSXU. You know what I'm saying? But we are the first HBCU with a hockey team.
What?
Yeah. Yes,
For
sir.
what? Y'all found some extra money somewhere lying around?
I'm about to explain it to you. We will partner with the NHL.
Ooh,
Let me go ahead and stone cold this shit. We're going to partner with the NHL.
What?
NHLPA.
What?
Nashville Predators.
What?
And in 2024, we having a male and female team.
Damn, that's hard.
Now, in the beginning, they're going to be club teams, but we're hoping to get them up into D1 because, you know, we're a D1 school.
That's hard, though.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's ridiculous, but still hard, though.
You know, the TSU group was going up like, hey, we need to treat this like homecoming, go up there in our fur coats.
Hell no.
had the alphas do the tailgates as they want to be so cold and shit. Yeah. It's up.
How they find more than four black people that can skate backwards? You know you got to skate backwards in hockey.
See, that's the thing, though. I'm like, I hope they get some black players because
hope it's TSU.
Look.
Where you gonna find them at?
This is why I'm saying that shit, because our softball team is predominantly white. Our volleyball team is half white.
How y'all pull that shit off?
I don't know. Maybe affirmative action. I don't know.
But
But it's just like shit. If you can't find the black players, then you got to get them from somewhere.
Which brings me back to my point. How unnecessary is this? Like where the funding
not
is
unnecessary.
Explain it to me how this is not unnecessary.
Because we need this stuff.
We need
so we can have more funding into the school.
Okay.
Because at this point, I don't know if you've heard, but a lot of HBCUs
accreditation, yeah.
No, not even that. Underfunded.
Underfunded, yeah.
And TSU is owed millions of dollars from the state. Like they had to go to fucking Congress to be like, hey,
I heard
what the
about
fuck
that.
is the money?
My homegirl.
The president went there and was just like, yo, what the fuck? And they was trying to say,
so
like,
they was trying to up tuition on the kids to come. I heard about that.
And the housing is fucked up.
Yeah.
And they in motels and shit like that. But the president was just like, yo, y'all owe us this money. And the Senate was sitting up there trying to say, well, you guys are poaching the black students. Poaching the black students.
So they Brett Favre job, basically.
Brett Favre.
They ain't got no money for y'all because they too busy playing Monopoly with y'all bread down there.
Nashville hockey is...
So hockey gonna say today.
I don't like the way you joking. I don't like the way you joking.
So do more white shit, and that's what's gonna save
We
us.
need some money, bro. We need some money.
Fair
we
enough.
need to, because like, bro, we one of the top HBCU. Have you ever been to an HBCU? My bad. You went to Grambling.
TSU was legit. Y'all are them.
But at the same time, it's just like we should have more.
For sure.
Yeah,
1,000,000%.
like everybody can't be Howard.
What's another city school in Nashville though, besides TSU?
Oh, Belmont. Oh, let's do it. Belmont.
What?
Vanderbilt.
What?
Lipscomb.
What?
MTSU is 30 minutes away.
That's Murphy's.
What?
It's 30 minutes away. Yeah, those are big
So
schools.
outside of
SEC
Vandy,
school.
y'all probably the biggest school in the city.
No. Belmont's better. Belmont.
I mean reputation wise.
Fisk is there too. No.
Y'all bigger than Fisk though.
Yeah, we are. But like reputation, no. Belmont's bigger than us. Lipscomb's is bigger than us. They have bigger endowments than us.
Also, y'all gotta start doing what they doing. Y'all gotta.
Yeah, we
gotta
nigga,
go
it's the
listen.
fuck. We gotta do it.
Y'all gotta get over there. Hockey though. I want to go to a hockey game. I still haven't been to one yet.
It's lit.
I heard it's lit.
It's lit
I heard
in person.
it's more of an experience. I worked a hockey game, but I've never like sat as a fan.
In
and
person
experienced it.
I'm like, oh, I get it now.
Y'all got a hockey rink?
No, I don't know where we play.
Yo, is this a real story? This really?
Yeah, it's a
gonna
real
happen?
story. Stop fucking playing, nigga. It's a real story.
I'm saying it's gonna happen. Where y'all gonna play this shit at?
I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna put ice in the Gentry Center and shit. I don't know.
Would you have played hockey?
Nah, man, I had some rollerblades when D2 came out.
The flying V. Yo, hell no.
Bro,
What's the name?
Begged my grandma to
What's
get
bro
out.
name? Emilio Estevez?
Yeah.
You think that was his real name? That sounds too like.
No, that is his real name. His daddy and his brother changed their names. Charlie Sheen real name is damn, it ain't Charlo. It's something.
Goofy motherfucker.
Yeah. All their last names is Estevez.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All their last names is Estevez.
Flying V.
He was the only nigga that kept it real.
He made some chop off of that too, though.
Oh yeah, I still love Mighty Ducks.
How you feel about these remakes, though? While we on the topic, because they talking about remaking the Mighty Ducks. I feel like that's like the Mona Lisa.
They already did that. It's a show out
You gotta
on Disney
leave that
Plus.
alone.
I'm not watching that shit.
You gotta leave that
You
alone.
think it's dope?
Tripping.
No, I don't care. I haven't watched White Man Can't Jump yet.
Yeah,
You watched
dog.
it? You watched it?
No, I'm never watching that.
House Party was ass.
I'm never watching that either. White Man Can't Jump is probably the one. It gets
I'm gonna watch
underrated as one of the greatest sports movies of all time.
It is.
It's like top 5 to me.
It is.
To me. You know
What's
what I'm saying?
one?
Number
Remember
one?
the Titans?
No, but that's high though.
Okay.
See, my taste is weird when it comes to sports movies. Any Given Sunday is up there because it's probably like the most authentic
Yes.
sports movie for me. I like Coach Carter,
I don't know. That's top 5.
but it's not top 5 though.
Yeah.
I would say White Men Can't Jump is in top 5. Remember the Titans is top 5. Any Given Sunday is top 5. Above the Rim is top 5. For me.
Okay. Okay.
I don't even know if I have a top 5 sports movies. For real. And people gonna say nostalgia. They're gonna say, "Oh, Rookie of the Year," like the white shit.
I'm not doing Rookie.
I'm not doing none of
I'm not
that.
doing that. I'll put D2 up there before I do that.
Would you say The Best Man is a sports movie? Because
No,
bro
fuck
was
no.
a running back.
Fuck no.
For the Giants now.
No.
Okay. All right.
No. I mean, if you want to, no, it ain't enough sports.
Fair enough. Rod Tidwell, Jerry Maguire, Ambassador
You put that top
Quan.
5?
Not top 5, but that's
Okay.
my dog though.
When it comes to top 5, it's got to be.
Give me your top 5. Give me. You ain't got me top 5.
I just,
Give me something.
I just throw it out there. Any Given Sunday.
For sure.
I can eat Stone Cold because it ain't gonna be that rapid fire. Any Given Sunday. Remember the Titans.
Stars in that movie too.
You know what? I'm not even gonna flex you. I shouldn't have said that. Above the Rim is up there.
I just saying like when Leon was doing all this here trying to go.
I don't like how that nigga was hooping in thermals.
Yeah, you tripping. You clucking or is you hooping? I'm confused, bro.
What's going on? Shit. I really can't think of it right now.
White Man Can't Jump is up there.
Oh shit, my bad. White Man Can't Jump.
Sidney Dean,
Yeah.
Billy Hope,
Yeah.
Rosie Perez.
Oh my god. Have you seen that lately?
I don't care.
She still.
I don't care.
No. I'm
I'll
saying I'm still.
I'll take it.
I'm still.
For sure.
Risk it all. All right, man. Let's get into it before I get in trouble. All right, man. McDonald's location put up a sign proclaiming they are a no-quit restaurant. The sign goes on to explain it's a quote. It's a policy that an employee cannot quit unless he or she talks to the restaurant manager or area manager, because we feel that many situations can be resolved. And my question is, or else what? The fuck you gonna do to me? What the fuck you gonna do to me?
We're gonna be serious about it, or we're gonna go in. What you want to do?
Go in. Okay. Go in.
So I'm not no franchisee. You're not offering me no ownership. I'm in high school and you telling me I can't quit? Is you sick? You got sickle cell or something? I'm out of here, bro. The fuck? I'll throw this hot fucking pan of grease at your ass. And you slipping around this bitch with them non-slip sandals on, slippers on, whatever the fuck. Who McDonald's think they is, bro? That's wild as hell.
Wild as hell.
Let somebody tell you can't quit your job.
Bro. And that sounds
like the mob.
Can we have a no fire restaurant? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And this goes into, why do motherfuckers think that it's cool to, like, hey, give me a 2-week notice before you quit?
Before you quit.
I've been fired twice. I didn't get no notice. Right. I ain't get no pip.
You had to go did you have to get in? Did you have to go into the office to get fired? They told you to come on in, or they called you?
They wait till the end of the day. And I'm sitting up. One of them was like the end of the day.
I could have been on my day. Y'all could have called me at the crib.
Bro, I'm talking to the police officer. I'm like, oh, what you doing up here?
Police? What you get fired for?
I wasn't a good fit.
Best endeavors, right? They best endeavors. They ain't tell you for real.
The other time I got fired on the spot.
First day?
No. Hell, I ain't never been fired on the first day. God damn.
I quit some on the first day.
Oh, yeah?
Hell yeah.
What happened?
I quit.
Shit.
I don't know. I don't even remember it. Nah, I was trying to get on at Toys R Us. Rest in peace, Toys R Us.
Oh, yeah.
But they got to talking about how they want you to clean the bathroom.
See, as you can see.
So that was the grand opening, grand closing on that, bro. I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm still at lunch at a car dealership. I just went to lunch and never came back. I was like,
anybody seen Johnny?
Fucked up. Talk to that motherfucker.
Hell no. McDonald's telling you can't quit, dog. You can't quit.
Like, what are you talking about, bro?
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
When the last time you ate McDonald's? Don't be ashamed if it was last week. It's cool.
I'm not ashamed of shit.
Safe space.
2 months ago.
What you get?
Double cheeseburger, fried.
Lamaya's gonna say Whopper. That ain't even the same restaurant.
Don't give that shit.
That ain't even the same restaurant. You had got what?
Yeah, double cheeseburger, small fry, and 6-piece nugget.
Oh, you was in a rush. You was going somewhere.
No, man. I was trying not to do too much because my go-to is that that quarter pounder.
Because we know it by heart, of course.
That quarter pounder, you know what I'm saying? No pickles and.
Now imagine you pull up to the drive-thru and ask for that, and they go, "I'm sorry, sir, we can't make no food for you. Our folks quit. We trying to get them back right now because we a no quit restaurant." Do it make a difference between? I don't give a damn. I want my shit. I want my food.
Well, y'all got billions and billions of something.
I ain't never met a job I can't quit.
That. Yeah.
I ain't never met a job that I can't quit, bro. Except for being a dad. I can't even.
Oh
see
yeah.
I come in that motherfucker while we getting ready to get to the next point. I come in that motherfucker looking however.
I quit.
Lime green hair, you feel me? Everything, nose ring, whatever.
What's the?
Because they seem like they are what they call it, non-discriminatory. You come in here looking like whatever, tattoos on you, looking like Tekashi. We're gonna hire you. So on the one hand, you can say, all right, McDonald's giving everybody a chance, but for you to say like you can't quit, god damn, you want me to be a lifer?
What
you want it on my headstone when I'm out of here?
What you gonna do?
At McDonald. Oh yeah, if I leave,
what you gonna do?
like lock the doors. It sounds like the mob.
Knock all this shit over, man.
It sounds like the mob, G.
Now you just can't leave.
Speaking of niggas that can't leave,
Uh-oh.
bro can't leave. He just can't leave the wildlife alone. He been doing this for 30 years, huh?
Who?
The Worm, Dennis Rodman, bro.
Oh shit! Look, I was just surprised that old girl was black.
Yeah.
That's
That's out his comfort zone for.
So, for those who don't know, we talking about Dennis Rodman getting a tattoo of his girl's face on his face. I mean, which is some Dennis Rodman shit. I'm not even gonna do dun dun dun. So, model Yella, which I had to look up. I'm like, okay,
thumbs up, right? Like,
okay,
right.
yeah, whole time.
You got her face on YouTube?
No, I'm not getting nobody's face on me. Like, I'm not that type of nigga. I don't rap.
Damn, I got my granny's
I
face
ain't
on
no.
me.
Look, I'm not saying nothing bad about you. I'm not saying nothing bad about you. Damn, you didn't dip into the question I was about to say, but we gonna go to somebody else. So, would you ever get a girl's name, face, birthday, etc. tattooed on you that's not in your family?
Not in my family? Nah, that's crazy. That's nuts.
I mean, not.
I would get Michael Jackson on me, just because of how
Damn, Flip. What the fuck you gonna...
Shout out Flip.
Michael Jackson.
I would though. Michael Jackson was an integral part of my life.
What's his best album?
Thriller, for sure. Hands down. Hard.
Thriller said, "Where's Off the Wall?"
If Thriller's a 10, Off the Wall is like a 7, 8. You know, I'm Siskel and Ebert with my shit, bro. I don't play around. I got Thriller, Off the Wall by like a shoestring, and then Bad.
Police! Police!
Damn.
Bro,
Hands
off
of
the wall,
no shoe share.
off the wall is at least a 9.
They got some skips though.
Like
Thriller got no
like
skips.
1.5.
Yeah, Thriller got no skips. His front to back's perfect.
But that make it a 7?
I mean, you have to make it A's or B's or C's in school, bro. It ain't really that hard to differentiate.
I'm your conscience.
I was just thinking about that today. He's like, Shaq, I'm trying to get some hoes, man. You got the hoes, where the hoes at, man? He was up there drowning too. I think it's been 20 years since that happened though.
Yeah.
The anniversary just came up too.
You think he clapped when Jamie got fucked up?
Oh no, that's yo, you gotta be a sick ass nigga,
Hey!
dog. Yo, that's crazy.
That's gonna be the angle for this one.
That's crazy. Nah, that's a lot. That's a lot. He was just
No,
inexperienced.
I know he didn't because I seen him in an interview later. Like he was butthurt, but he was like, "Yeah, it is what it is."
Dennis Rodman got this chick face tatted on him, dog.
I've seen worse. I've seen baby mamas. I've seen girlfriends. I've seen boyfriends tatted on motherfuckers.
To be that free though, I mean, cause the thing about him, niggas like him,
That's Dennis Rodman.
Wayne, they done lived some lives,
Yeah,
right?
they live multiple
in
lives.
one lifetime.
Yeah.
They've had experiences that we probably know. Some shit somebody write up in a book.
Like pause. That
Fantastical
nigga
shit.
talk about like the second time I broke my dick. Like what?
Yeah,
What?
he said. So he quoted. He said he described this experience as the last dance, the last romantic dance, or the last dance with a woman.
Okay.
So comparing it to that, the article you threw in here from Yahoo News was what was really interesting about it is the fact that Jonathan Majors, who kind of got some stuff going on with him right now in the news,
He says who is
was
girl?
slated. No, he was slated to play Dennis Rodman in the film.
Bro, they can't cancel that. Because when they said that, I was like, oh, that's going to be dope.
But the movie's supposed to be based on his marriage or his elopement with Carmen Electra. They went to Vegas to get married.
That's going to be even better.
So it's supposed to be called, I think it's called the initial like rumored title is supposed to be One Night in Carmen. So I know it's,
they can't do that.
it sounds kind of crazy.
She going to sue the shit out of the niggas.
But it sounds kind of wild. But it is wild, speaking about them two. But it was supposed to chronologize like that time when he was on the Bulls, when he was kind of like all full-fledged the Worm. Like the book came out, the wedding dress, in the parade, the
we
whole
need
night.
the whole time he was with the Bulls. We need that because my favorite part of like his shit was he was like Phil was like, "Hey Mike, come in here." This needs to go on vacation.
He said, what?
The fuck? I need to go on vacation. This guy go to Vegas. He
He's like, I
coming
gotta
back.
get some hoes, man.
Oh, that was the same time though
Yes.
with Carmen Electra.
Yes, sir.
Because she was like, "Oh shit, Michael Jordan came in there."
Yes, sir. Ski.
You
And now,
send him out here. He's not coming back.
and now, what is it? 30 years later, he tattooing a whole nother woman on his face.
That's some shit he do.
That's what rich people do. I ain't got nothing to do with my time. I'm just gonna do some shit.
And then they like cover it up with some dope shit. Remember when Game got the butterfly? Then he covered up with LA.
With the LA, because they was clown, they was frying him. They was frying him. That was on Beef on BET when they was talking about Lil Flip and T.I. and
Tickets.
we old, bro. yo, piss of char, dope char.
Tickets.
He's a liar. He had the grill.
grill.
We old as hell.
He had to
bro.
call his daddy up.
We old as hell, CJ.
Old as hell, man. Let's get into sports real quick, man.
Yeah, you know what time.
All right, man. And I'm gonna need your help with this a little bit, man.
got
We
you,
in
big
the
dog.
NBA,
I
the
got you, big dog.
in-season tournament. Now, I'm happy about this. I just don't know how it works. No. You lying.
Trash.
For real?
What's the point? What's the point?
First of all, the point is, because you an NBA head, you got the package, NBA package.
Mm-hmm. And W.
So you watch all that shit.
Mhm.
For niggas like me who don't watch till Christmas games and after All-Star, this is needed.
So you say you're a playoff player. You don't watch until it's
These
serious.
niggas don't play.
You're right.
These niggas don't play. So why am I gonna watch
What's the incentive though? They still ain't came out with it.
500,000 per player if you win?
Nigga, we can't even get motherfuckers to do the dunk contest for a meal. What I give a fuck about 500,000 for?
Because you done got Mariah Mills
What?
pregnant.
She supposedly got his face tattooed on her too, or his name or something. But they never show
They both
the
clowns.
ink. But they never show the ink being put in. They just show her with the shit on her face.
Uh,
This don't mean nothing. It means nothing. I think it's drawing more revenue. Every answer to your question is money.
Yeah.
More games. They need to legitimize the CBA because the TV deals are going up. Facebook is trying to make a play. Amazon's trying to make a play for NFL games, for Super Bowl, for NBA. They want bigger exposure, right?
Mm-hmm. They need it.
The WNBA is already experimenting with it. They do games on Twitter. They show a full broadcast on Twitter.
For real?
Yes. Ion picked it up. They're trying to develop.
Is Elon letting it ride? He getting money?
Shit.
You know, he might.
He probably don't even know
He
what's
might
going
charge.
on right now. You feel me? They probably selling dope out the back of his club. Don't even know it because he's too busy.
Yeah, he's too
handling
busy trying to
business.
fight
You heard me?
Zuckerberg. He gonna get scraped.
Dog, this is about money
Okay.
at the end of the day
All right.
because they want to still feel like they can compete with the NFL, which they can't. The NFL is a cultural phenomenon. This is one of the only American sports, and it's crazy because NBA basketball is more worldly than football, American football.
Yeah.
But the Super Bowl is still the number one television broadcast in the world every year.
Because it's the best team sport.
Debatable.
It's not.
Debatable.
If this line don't block, this nigga can't throw. This nigga can't run. This nigga can't catch the ball.
I need a pick to make a three.
Okay.
I can't get in this system.
Kawhi don't play till
That's a whole nother story. You're right.
Okay.
You're
all
right.
All right.
It's only so many spots, but I think
So how does it work, the in-season tournament? Like, because
So
it says it's like 3 days.
it's 3 days in Vegas, and I think that's another reason why it speaks to money because they're trying to generate the buzz in Las
How
Vegas.
does the whole league do 3 days?
There are pools. So it's 30 teams in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I think there are 6 pools, so 5 teams each pool.
Okay.
After I think a couple of games, it's a knockout round until they go through the full tournament. It's going to mimic the summer league tournament that's going on in Vegas now.
But that takes weeks.
It does, and they're going to condense this because it's based on how they do, similar to the WNBA when they do the Commissioner's Cup. Like each game,
I didn't even know that.
it might be a regular game, but one game that you're playing is me versus you, but it's a Commissioner's Cup qualifier. So it's like, okay, this game is just a regular game, but if it's a Commissioner's Cup game, it counts towards you getting better seeding in the Commissioner's Cup championship game. I think they purchased $500,000 as well to be distributed amongst the team. So Las Vegas,
So they got shit to play for
They
because
got
that's
shit
a
to play
nigga
for.
contract.
word, but Exactly. The incentive is the money is gonna make the difference.
So
for these Supermax players that's getting what they get, 500,000 is like $5 to you and me. It's fish food. It's chump change.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if I get this 500,000, what I'm gonna do with it? Except throw it back to the community or go.
What's the bracket
gamble?
like?
I think it goes through the pooling, goes through the season. Like I said, some of those games are.
Oh, it's through the season.
Yeah, so some of those games qualify you for it, and then when they get to that point in the season in December, I think it's the 7th through the 9th.
Yeah.
So right before the Christmas Day games is when they will finalize who's gonna go and play against who.
I think that's perfect.
I ain't gonna thumb my nose at 500,000, but I
think that's perfect for right before Christmas though, because that's they real jump off.
Yeah, anything. Yes, you're right. Anything past Christmas into All-Star break, Valentine's Day weekend, and into the playoffs, you kind of pay a little bit more attention to.
Mm-hmm.
But they just trying stuff for money purposes and to get more eyes on the product. It's sloppy, and I think that's why it turns me off to like really banging with it, because I don't really care about the business of basketball. I care about hooping. We talked about this earlier. I don't want to know how much these players make ever, because you stop thinking about what this player can do for your team and their skill set, and you start basing their worth or how valuable of a player they are based on how much they make. You said, okay, LaMelo got $260. LaMelo? It's like, how much would you pay for eggs right now? I don't want to pay more than
$5.
I paid $5. I ain't want to pay $5. You hear me? Now imagine if they 8 or 9. You're like, damn, I don't even like eggs like that. Like, they eggs, but the eggs don't be egging like they should be. You feel me? So we look at these players in a subjective way, like, this nigga don't deserve 150.
If I can't go to the playoffs and I get this nigga the max, he gotta get up out of here.
But we thinking about it from a consumer standpoint. If you the owner and say, yeah, we can't get to the playoffs, but my man got the #1 selling jersey in my building, in the town, in the league.
You play 2K?
Yeah.
You giving him the max?
Melo?
I be getting rid of motherfuckers.
Oh, you Danny Ainge with the shit, huh?
Oh, I'm Danny Ainge with the shit, bro. I be like, all right,
you
give me 2 first rounders in 2 years. Because I'm finna play this shit for a minute.
I just think we gotta lock in on what's gonna make us some money and stay with that. Build on that. Like LeBron just announced last night that he coming back for his 21st season.
Oh, we all knew that.
But at the ESPYs though.
This is what I want to talk to you about. I didn't know the ESPYs was last night.
No, why not?
I didn't hear about it.
Right.
The same way I didn't know the BET Awards. I was like, that's today?
Right. Because TV is doing what? Losing money. You don't hear about nothing, so it's like, all right, if you tune in, cool.
I look at the
everything is an advertisement. Everything is a rollout.
I look at the ESPN website every day when I get to work. Once I get my little morning shift together, I go straight there.
You know that's not.
I
even
did
common
not
no
see
more.
the ESPYs at all.
You know that's not even common no more, right? People go to their sports news, sports clips, highlights on Twitter.
Yeah, I know I'm an old nigga.
No, you're not old. What I'm saying is the energy is shifting.
Yeah.
It's moving. So it's like ESPN used to be. They still are, but they were an institution.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about when somebody say, "Oh, FaceTime me," well, they got an Android, well, they got a Apple. It's just a pop culture term, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you say like, "Yo, I'm finna go watch the highlights," you automatically thinking it's only ESPN. But now it's like these companies like Fox, they locking up talent here and there. They got different shows. Like you would think College Game Day is college football.
But I would think if I go to your website and your award show is happening, that you would have it at least like somewhere on that motherfucker. Because it ain't like I just go to the main screen. I look at it, I scroll down. Oh, I'm not paying for ESPN Plus.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. They here to see me.
Hey man, speaking of which, we still in NBA. The flopping, which I'm very happy about.
I'm interested in hearing what you think about this.
Okay. We're going to go through the facts and then we're going to get into it. So, non-sportsmanlike tech is what they're going to call it. Mm-hmm. And it can be called anytime in a dead ball. Opposing team gets a free throw. Possession will not change. Fines start at $2,000 and increase for repeated offense. I'm with the shits because I'm sick of... I'm so glad they exposed Ice Tray. That's what I'm going to call him. Mm-hmm. Ice Tray. I'm so glad they exposed him last year from them almost stop herky-jerky fouls. Now they taking it a step forward. We're going to get them James Harden fouls out the way. They got them out the way. I'm sick of the flop.
Okay.
What you got? What you got, man? You're an NBA purist.
I think in the moment, it's hard to find somebody 2 Gs because what determines a flop? Because now you're looking at it more closely. One, you're making the game longer. You're making the game
they're
longer.
not, though. You call it at the dead ball.
Yeah, but they still shoot the tech.
Okay.
So that stops the clock. That stops the momentum of play. 2, like, what are we doing? Are we hooping or are we policing? Are we playing crossing guard or are we playing referee? I don't want me as a consumer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want me watching this basketball game to be tied up with who flopping it. I don't give a fuck. Like, bro, if you can get away with it, possession is 9/10 of the law. Now I'm with you. I don't like the flopping. I don't like the cheap way.
Do something about it.
I don't really like the cheap way of getting buckets, but it's also a skill set. If you're a good actor or if you can get it off and get your offensive foul, get the possession, all right, cool. But we know who the main players are. And I know you mentioned this earlier, but it's like, is Chris Paul going to get fined 2 Gs? Is Trae Young going to get fined 2 Gs? Like, would this have flown?
So.
Would this have flown back in the day when Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, and them was playing? Is Draymond gonna get 2 Gs? Kyle Lowry, who's the offensive, the charge king. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna get reviewed every single game. They're gonna go to your CarMax commercial, your State Farm commercial. I don't want to see that shit. I'm not trying. And then the late games before you watch a Shaq and Kenny and them, they be on till 2 o'clock in the morning, bro. I'm trying to go to bed. I gotta work in the morning.
Hey, you
I
preach
got a
to the
daughter.
choir, man.
Like,
I
fuck all that.
I love living down here, but I hate Eastern
Dogs,
time.
What?
Eastern time.
What time your LA Portland game? What time your Phoenix Dallas game come on? If
11?
Come on at 11, you hear me? You still got halftime to sit through. You can't even watch it how you want to.
No.
Flopping is part of the game. It's part of the situation.
No,
it's
it's
cheap.
extreme flopping though.
How do you police that though?
They did it last year.
If everybody
They did it last year.
If everybody on 85 is speeding, going 100 miles, going 90 miles an hour, who are you gonna stop? The one that's going 87 in a 70?
Okay.
You can't police that.
Last year, they stopped calling it. Shit,
That's
went
not
smooth.
policing.
I know. I like that though. I like that they stopped calling it.
Mm-hmm.
But niggas was still doing it. Let's do something.
We're not gonna call this shit.
But they said it's a 1-year thing. So we're going to see what happens.
Right. All of this is experimental. I think all of it, and I'm going to sound crazy. I know I'm going to sound crazy. They're gonna clip it up. The player empowerment narrative is like, it's almost like the students running the classes or the prisoners running the asylum.
They are.
There has to be some type of balance because they doing whatever. And they commanding big money. Like the new TV deals, it's like in the billions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they do deserve a bigger piece of the pie. But when you talk about giving somebody $260 million to play 50 nights out of the year, not even 50 games, 50 nights, you're responsible for your... What fucking job on the planet you can do for 50 days and make $260 million, bro?
Let's talk about something real quick. Dame Lillard.
That's a month and a half of work.
Dame Lillard asked for a trade.
Yeah, finally. Mercifully.
If I own Portland, I don't give a fuck where he goes. I'm Danny Ainge in that shit.
That's interesting.
I'm getting back whatever the fuck I can get.
You would do that to him, though?
Yes, I would.
After him staying that long and giving you everything he gave you, you would do him like that? Wow. You a sick nigga. That's crazy.
I play 2K. I play Madden.
That's wild.
I play 2K. I play Madden. Bro.
He could have asked for a trade 5 years ago. You know that.
Yeah, he could have. And he would have got a better situation.
Damn.
Bro,
What he supposed to do, though? What he supposed to do? He's supposed to stay?
What I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to lose.
First
Bro,
off,
I got this big-ass asset.
They disrespected him, though. They disrespected him. They went and drafted Scoop.
You got a car?
Huh?
You got a car?
A whip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you trade your car?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Would you trade your car?
That's crazy. You name your cars?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your last car?
The car I got right now, Ebony.
My last one was a blue Audi in the Oceana.
Okay.
You don't just name no car like that if it ain't got you through something. You ain't been through something. Men mail with their cars a little bit. Your car that got you through everything. Bro. You just gonna up and one day just not get an oil change? Like, all right, bitch. I'm going down to the dealership. You done did your job. Appreciate
I am.
You wild.
I am.
You crazy.
Like, bro, because that car that betrayed me.
How so?
Oh. Where the fuck all these lights come from? I done took you to routine checks. Like, what's going on? Like, what you
Portland didn't
want?
do him like that. They got rid of all the players. They should have. They ain't go get nobody.
Yeah,
I get it.
That was bad business on their part.
It's hard to sell Portland to a player, but they went and got Melo. So it ain't like y'all couldn't get somebody. He passed his prime. They got Melo. But he's a name though, and Melo got connections and he has influence and he has relationships.
I need some goddamn championships.
Cool, but if you bring Melo can get on the phone with his young boys.
I'm sending that nigga to Minnesota, and I'm getting Cat back.
He whack too. I keep Dame before I trade him.
He is whack, but I got Scoop.
How many
got some other guards over here.
How many Towns jerseys are selling in Minnesota?
I don't know. I don't fuck
None.
with Towns.
Zero. None. Nata papi.
I'm not sending him to Miami for nothing.
I'm not sending.
I don't need Tyler Hero. I got a game guards over here.
I'm not sending him to Miami for nothing either. But at the same time, It's like, is Dame gonna be the tipping point for you to win a championship? Probably not.
I got a lot of young niggas over here, man. I don't even give a fuck about Dame no more.
You bogus. I'm talking about you bogus for doing Shorty like that though. He gave him a lot.
He got $260 million, bro. I ain't leave him out here with nothing.
Would you put Dame in your starting five? Because Ray Allen didn't.
Let's talk about it. And of course I wouldn't.
Damn. You don't like Dame Lillard. That's what it sounds like.
Dame Lillard's good. He's
Dame
good.
Or Kyrie?
He's good. He's good. Damn. Don't get me started on Kyrie.
Game show. Trick question. Just want to make sure.
Don't get me started on Kyrie.
You sharp, dog. You should do a podcast or something. That boy good.
All right, man. Ray Allen, a while ago, talked about his starting five. And he said his starting five would be, Stone Cody's, Magic Johnson. What the fuck? Coronavirus! All out the way.
Why you do magic like that? You said coronavirus. You wow. You crazy. You gotta be a sick nigga to do that, bro.
I would do a way more classic.
Producer extraordinaire. Why you do magic like that? Why you do magic like that?
All right, Michael Jordan.
What?
Magic Johnson.
What?
Larry Bird.
What?
Shaq.
What?
Hakeem. And the sixth man would be LeBron. Now, he played with most of these niggas. He was on the team with LeBron and beat LeBron.
A Jordan Brand athlete.
Yeah. So, first, was this disrespectful or dishonest?
He was talking to Ishan Bata on Twitter.
Okay.
If you look at the clip, though, he took a while to get around to LeBron's name because he's trying to find a sixth man.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty unconventional question. People usually ask, what's your starting top five? They never ask the sixth man.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. One, he didn't put himself in the lineup at all.
He shouldn't.
I mean, you always going to take yourself. I feel you, but you're always going to bet on yourself. But it took him a while
to come. He's a two-guard.
True. But it took him a while to come around to that name. Mm-hmm. I thought that was really interesting.
Okay.
Body language was there. And Ray Allen, when you think about him from a recency standpoint, he's known mostly for the shot in Miami in Game 6.
Which is bullshit.
It is. It is.
Not the shot is bullshit, but like known for that for his career.
When he had such
like that nigga was that nigga.
Yeah, he was him for sure.
Yeah.
But for him to take that time, as much time as he did to kind of pull LeBron's name, it says that he wasn't thinking his name at first. He kind of settled on that, if you will.
Yeah.
If he had a little bit more time, he probably would have put somebody else, maybe a Wilt, maybe a Kevin McHale, maybe a Bill Walton.
No, LeBron was the perfect because he can play all five.
I agree.
Yeah.
But what I'm more so focused on is the fact that it took him so long to come to that name. Because the other names he gave you two Lakers, he gave you Mike, and he gave you Larry.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that wasn't hard to come up with. He came up with it fairly quickly because those names he probably views as his GOATs or as inspirations on his career, his game. But for him to come up with LeBron after so long, it kind of was like, maybe he just needed something to say to get out of the question. Or it didn't strike me as he really felt that way.
I think he did. I think he did. I don't think he will fuck around with that shit. But going on with this, man, Can you come up with a starting five that'll beat that one?
That can beat that one? Probably not. No.
Now you gonna try?
It's hard to. Mike the Big Joker, for sure.
Okay.
Magic is the guy PG. I don't think there's another point guard that was better than him ever.
Bro.
I don't even really think it's a conversation. It's cool to like flirt with, but I don't think it's ever a conversation. I don't think there's any other point guard in history of the NBA that has more championships than him. Is there?
Bob Cousy.
I mean, all right. I mean, all right. Okay. Beyond Cousy. I think he has the most as a point guard, right?
Yeah.
Hakeem and Shaq is no contest. It's not a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Can I attempt?
If you can. Because I can't.
All right. Jason Kidd at BG.
One ring.
We're not doing that. Oh, you know what? We are doing that. Fine. Fuck it. Kobe.
Who you getting rid of? Did he say Larry Bird? I don't remember.
No, I'm going down the line. I'm going PG, shooting guard. So I got my point guard, Jason Kidd. I got my shooting guard, Kobe.
Not better than Mike.
I got my small forward. I'm gonna come back to that one. I got my power forward, Tim Duncan, and I got my center. Not Lou Alcindor.
Wow, dang.
But but Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And my small forward, I'll go KD.
They're not beating them.
Yeah, they're not.
Mm-mm.
I got Timmy and Kobe though.
Mm-mm.
And I got Kareem, who was the most disrespected superstar
Shaq
ever.
beat the shit out of Kareem. He beat the sleeves off of him.
He's too busy dealing with Tim Duncan.
He'll beat the sleeves. No, if you got Hakeem on the floor with him too, dog. What is you saying?
Okay. Well,
Nah, dog.
All right.
I don't think it's nothing. Yeah, he did.
In the six man,
he did have.
I can't fuck with LeBron.
He did have Larry Bird as his three. So that for me would probably.
He had KD too.
That would probably be the weak link for me if you go KD on Larry Bird.
Where they threes coming from? And give me KG at the six man.
Okay. All right.
I'm not saying they'll beat them, but they're gonna give them extreme go.
Yeah, not 7 games. The six that
Six,
he got.
6 games. 6 games.
The 6 that he has right here is kind of like crazy. Like it's like a non.
The only thing they missing
it's like
is
a non-conversation starter.
Threes is the only thing they missing. And I think you pissed Jordan off.
You wouldn't
enough.
need him.
If you piss Jordan off enough,
The defense
he'll
is
start
here.
shooting threes.
Look, Mike, Shaq. Mike and Hakeem. The defense is there. Your playmaking is Magic and LeBron. Imagine having Magic and LeBron on the court.
my
at the
defense
same
is Jason
time.
Kidd.
Imagine LeBron and Magic running the floor.
He's the 6 man now.
Okay, but cool. Closing time, fourth quarter. Imagine LeBron and Magic on the same team.
They're passing.
That's crazy. Like, that's nuts. What does Curry fit in this? In either of these rosters? Who guards Curry? Mike?
Yes.
Them to have to, right?
Yeah, he would have to.
So in your analogy, who guards Kobe if Steph and Kobe are on the same team?
I didn't have Steph on my team.
I'm saying if you did though.
Okay.
Say he was the point. You said instead of who you had? Bob Cousy?
Jason Kidd.
What the fuck you said? Oh, Jason Kidd.
Well,
So-
that's a shorter Magic.
Cool. So if Mike's guarding Steph, who's guarding Bron? And you got Steph, Bron, KD, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Tim Duncan as your 5.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, nigga, stop playing. Stop playing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I still got them though. I think the defense is
I
there.
say game
I think
6.
the size is there. Once the game
Maybe
slow-
7.
6. Because once the game slows down, you got Hakeem and Shaq. They both scores in the post.
They got Tim Duncan.
Larry Bird.
I got
Larry Bird can
the
stretch the floor and
skyhook,
he's
nigga.
taller.
I got the
Larry
skyhook.
Bird can stretch the floor and he's taller.
Who is stopping
Magic
the
and-
skyhook? I think it's a perfect matchup with Tim Duncan with Shaq
Skyhook.
and fucking
Look,
Kareem.
technical foul. I'm
and
pushing you.
Hakeem.
I'm
Oh yeah, we
dunking
playing
you.
handshake rules. We playing
I'm
handshake
smacking
rules.
you, smacking them goggles off your face, nigga. I don't care how many points you scored, nigga. Move.
This is before the goggles, nigga. We talking about prime niggas. Like, stop fucking playing. We talking about 40 points. We talking about I was the leading scorer of all time up until this year. Like, fuck out of here.
Going back to the flopping, though. I think what they should have.
None of these niggas flop. Oh, LeBron does.
I think what they should have done in terms of new rule, like searches, was to see about violations at the free throw line. So, like, Giannis taking 30 seconds. Russell Westbrook taking forever to shoot. Remember, Jermaine O'Neal used to take forever to shoot his free throws and miss.
I don't care about that,
bro. We gotta make the game short. You see how baseball is doing any and everything that they can to make the make the
that's
game
the niggas
more
don't watch
palatable.
baseball,
right?
Niggas still watch the NBA.
But basketball's starting to creep up. Why are we watching a basketball game for 3 hours, dog?
Because niggas foul at the end.
When y'all don't play no defense. On top of that, I just think it need to get shortened up all the way. Speaking of getting shortened up, you heard about your man's hometown team, Pat Fitzgerald. Career got shortened up. You heard?
I ain't like that.
Let's talk about it. What's up?
I ain't like that.
Pat Fitzgerald, who was the former head coach at Northwestern.
I'm an air horn.
He got fired. Initially, he got suspended for 2 games for quote-unquote hazing allegations going on with the school. But after the weekend and after the backlash, which is very interesting, so I want to get into it, he ended up getting fired from the program. So the story alleges that at least 11 football players experienced some sort of hazing activity on the team. How many people? We're gonna break this down from the beginning.
I'm old, so we talking about hazing.
We're gonna break this down from the beginning. How many players per team on the football field at one time?
At one time?
Yeah.
22.
So that means there's 11 on each team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you mean a whole side of football, the defensive side, or the
It's
whole
53
offense.
niggas on the roster.
But it's a whole
in the NFL.
offense. The whole offense essentially saying, yo, this was going on. That was going on.
Okay.
Bro was just at a pep rally a couple months ago for March Madness because Northwestern was doing their thing. And you getting fired. He signed a 10-year, $57 million contract. Northwestern football. And he signed it in 2021. They still owe him this bread. I think he's still going to get paid all of it.
I like Pat Fitzgerald.
I do too.
Because I remember in middle school, he was a linebacker.
Word.
Remember them niggas went to the Rose Bowl.
Exactly, dog. And he had them playing. He got some draft picks from Northwestern into the NFL, dog.
I don't like this. I don't like this because there's hazing going on in every organization, especially in male sports.
They speak about it in the pros. My rookie got to carry my bags. You buying dinner for the team tonight.
It's
all type of little goofy shit.
I don't like that he got fired over this.
Fired.
Like,
over with. 2 years in.
I understand that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a new generation and all that shit. Get off my line. I'm that nigga. But it's better ways to go about this shit. Like, and maybe I don't know the whole story, but, like, were there warnings? Or it's just like, hey, man, heat's on. We got
You want to know what the craziest part about this story is? Dog, they said the actual details that ultimately led to his firing came from the Northwestern school newspaper. You know, Northwestern is the #1 school in the country for journalism.
Yeah.
So the fact it be your own people's, right?
Shit.
Ain't that crazy?
Damn.
I know Pat Fitzgerald at home, salty.
I gotta watch PTI. I gotta see what Wilbon had to say about
They
this.
fucked
Because
up
you know his ass.
Wildcat
Chicago, Evanston, Northwestern ass.
Yo, Pat Fitzgerald probably at the crib rubbing 2 nickels together. Talking about something, I would have got away with it too.
If it wasn't for
It wasn't for those fucking meddling kids. The school
stupid newspaper.
Not the Sun-Times, not the Tribune, not USA Today. The regular fucking Daily Planet, the school newspaper.
I'm so
you hear me?
conflicted because I'm just like, hey, shout out to y'all for that expose, but it, like, damn, my nigga had to go down. It's like R. Kelly all over again.
Whoever took him down.
No, it ain't that much. He ain't do that much to my life.
Do you know? So I'm about to kind of like slick telling myself. I was having this conversation with one of my homies last week, and I said, I don't listen to bro no more
Who?
Robert Kelly.
Okay.
But what ends up happening sometimes is
Go to a wedding.
my homie's a DJ. I think I said this to y'all before. So I asked him what the compromise was. Because you play Step in the Name of Love, you play certain things. He said, well, I won't play the song. I'll play the instrumentals at a wedding. And that's my compromise. But I'll find myself slipping into shit that I grew up with. Because he's a fabric of our childhood.
Yeah.
We being from Chicago, like, R. Kelly was like it. You feel me? But when, like, Trump had got indicted and then he slipped the jab, I was at the crib like, nigga, you can't touch me, nigga. You can't touch me, nigga. Chili, Jigga, Kelly, not guilty. I had to catch myself like, damn, tripping.
I take comfort in that nigga signed bad contracts. He don't get no money from that.
Trump?
No, R. Kelly.
He signed bad contracts. What you mean?
He don't get no money for that streaming shit. He signed bad contracts. He can't read. So I was just like, oh shit. He ain't get no bread from this.
Who you think is having a hard time in jail right now? R. Kelly or the doctor that got stabbed that was raping all
the nigga that got stabbed
from
I'm pretty sure
USA
R. Kelly
Gymnastics.
over there is the man.
You think it's Kelly got him singing in the cell at night?
I don't think he got a celly.
No, you think so?
I don't think he got a celly.
They put him in G. I think they put him in GP.
I think he's there too, but I don't think he got a celly.
Y'all had him on the list last week though, in the episode with the male.
Oh, you talking about with Public? Yeah, he was the lead singer of Public Announcement at first.
Dog, how you fuck up $57 million over some haze and shit? Blindfold yourself.
The culture.
How much do culture cost? Would you sell culture for $57 million? Cause black folks been doing it. We sell our culture all the time. We the most inclusive race of all time. We let everybody into our music, our culture, our food, our cuisine, our traveling, our fashion, our lingo, all that.
I want to gatekeep so bad.
Man. This podcast, and I don't feel ashamed about saying it either.
This podcast is gatekeep.
Word?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. I don't see it. I can't see it. Because it's weird. When you think about it, the infrastructure of certain places, there's a Jewtown, there's a Koreatown, there's a Chinatown, we don't have that.
Yeah.
What we call it? Born homes?
Hey, I got to live here. I
was watching that shit the other day when they was talking about T.I. T.I. is probably T.I. and 50, which is why I think that's still like the verses that need to happen.
It does.
Why they searching for other opponents.
I don't know why 50's tripping.
They passed a very similar, and they the ones that had the most beef. T.I. had Flip, Shawty Low,
Ludacris.
What?
What?
50 had who?
Everybody.
Ja Rule Gang, Fat Joe, whoever.
Hove.
Dog. You heard Stars.
Nas.
So it just makes sense that they music kind of was synonymous. Like their mental was in the same spot. Like it's me against the world. Fuck everybody. But yet they still won't do it.
It's 50 though. He don't want to do it. He thinks he's bigger than T.I.
I don't though.
I don't either.
Who's the?
I think he's done more. But as far as music,
King of the South. Right, King of the South. Not of Atlanta. King of the South.
Yes.
His name rang off through the Carolinas all the way down through New Orleans. 50
now,
name rang off nationwide.
Here's an unpopular one. T.I. Ludacris.
Luda did one already. He smoked Nelly.
Yeah, because Nelly was drunk.
He was tripping. He still would have won, though. Still would have won, though. Because Luda has more.
He shouldn't have won.
You don't think so?
No.
I think he smoked
If Nelly did that right, no.
I think Game 7, he smoked him. For sure. I don't think Nelly got the hits like that. He got crossover stuff.
Yeah.
But so do Luda. Luda is part of the Fast and Furious franchise. You think he don't got a song or a production credit on every single one of them Fast movies? How you gonna have Luda and Tyrese?
But we talking about hits. Now he does have that song on Too Fast, Too Furious.
Southern Hospitality.
No. I'm not saying. No. I'm talking about the Fast and Furious stuff. No. I know Luda has the hits. Like, stop fucking playing with me.
I think it's 50 and T.I.
That T.I. Luda will ring.
I don't know who got Busta at all. I probably think it had to still be Missy, but they said they won't do it. They squashed it. They said they won't do it.
Nobody has that energy.
Ain't enough culture in the world worth $57 million for me. I ain't finna make a motherfucker walk around naked and then risk $5 million just to get my rocks on.
You hear that, Puff? Nah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's move out of sports real quick. We're gonna talk about some fuckery. Have you ever had a stalker?
I have.
You have?
Yes, legit.
Oh, okay.
She keyed my car, followed me home.
Ooh.
She was on Facebook.
Can't be fucking everybody the same.
I never touched her.
Shit.
I bought some. She was a manager at Champs, and one of my classmates. She was like a, what do you call it? MIT, manager in training.
Yeah.
For another mall. She's gonna go to another location, and I went in and bought some shoes from her. Me and my homegirl was cool. They was coming for a barbecue over the summer. They was leaving the casino. Somebody disrespected my homegirl. She went to check them. Gave this white girl her phone. The girl went in her phone, took my number, and had been stalking me, calling me from blocked numbers, this and that. Reviewed my whole Facebook and Instagram. She went out to all my friends, told them she was a Delta and she really wasn't. Said she was pregnant with my baby. She found my license plate number, followed me one day, keyed my car. Yes.
Man, we're talking about my stalks.
Tyler Perry movie for sure. Lifetime
acrimony.
bestseller. Lifetime bestseller.
All right. Well, let's talk about this lady.
That
Let's talk about this
quickly, huh?
Very quickly. Brick, you killed a guy.
Right, you heard? You heard?
Talk
Nah,
about this
we got the
woman.
police involved though. She gone.
Oh, bet.
Yeah.
Lock her ass up.
Yeah.
And she should be.
White people crazy, man.
Oh, not the white.
They crazy, man. Cliffo, you had a stalker before?
Oh, yes.
Not to that degree though.
No, not to that degree. Damn, I had this shit real late, but
Hey, where the white women at?
but
Cheryl Ann.
my stalker story was I was messing with this chick and my homeboy told me don't mess with her. And I was like, why? He was like, just don't. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna do it anyway. Come to find out, very emotionally unstable. So, you know, I was at a down time, you know, but she was fucking with me, hooking me up and all that shit. Cook meals. And,
Black?
Yeah, she's black.
Oh, I'm about to say.
And, you know what I'm saying? Cook meals. You know what I'm saying? Let me lay the pipe, all that shit. But anytime that she got upset, it was like, you ever seen the movie Misery?
I heard about it.
Yeah, she just get like snap like that. And I'm like, the fuck is wrong with this bitch? You're like, oh, okay, ooh, at the bam. And shit just kept happening. So I was
Shit
just
kept
like,
happening.
Kept happening. Like over stupid shit. Like we'd be like, bro, we was at the show and we was watching the movie. She had told me like she didn't like flowers. And somebody on the TV screen, the movie screen bought the bitch flowers. She was like, would you buy flowers? I was like, nah, I wouldn't buy you flowers. You say you don't like flowers. I'm sitting there watching and I just feel the heat.
You felt somebody looking at you.
I'm
Yeah.
just like, I ain't looking, man. I'm watching this motherfucking movie. We got the movie. She's like, what the fuck was that about? Ooh, she moving to the car. I'm like, yo. After that, I'm like, okay, she don't care about nothing. So I tried to break up with her.
Tried.
She blocked the door. She was an offensive lineman and shit. And I was like, hey, I'm finna jump off the balcony.
Damn, what?
Gee, it was first floor. It's first floor.
If you don't let me leave, I'm gonna kill myself.
So I went to go to the balcony and she blocked that. So I moved around the not the kitchen table, living room table, got up out of there and shit. And
How's her footwork? You said she rangy.
I was at the front door.
You
I
dating
went over
Scottie
there.
Pippen and this motherfucker?
So it was like these. I was over here. Then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna jump over here. Went over there, unlocked the door. She was like, no. So then I did the spin move, ran over here, got up out of there. Called my cousin, because I had no car, my license suspended at the time. I was like, man, come get me, man. Are you off work yet?
You got
calling him.
Sick ass nigga to do a
I'm
spin
walking down the
move
street.
to
She pull up on the curb on my ass. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, gee, what's up? She like, get in the car. I'm like, hell no, I ain't getting in the fucking car. My cousin worked down the street. He pulled up like right at the time. I get in the car with him. I'm telling him the whole shit I'm telling you. And he like, what kind of car she drive? I'm like, black Altima.
Following y'all.
He like, she behind us. I'm
Telling
like,
y'all.
I'm like, gee. What the fuck? So we pull up to the crib. I was like, man, I'm gonna just run in. She don't want you. You know what I'm saying? So I just ran up in the crib and shit. I ended up moving to Chicago. She called me. She texted me, or she either text me or call me every day for almost a year. To the point where I stopped responding, and I would respond every now and then like, bitch, stop. I ain't say bitch, because you know that. I would have like my homegirls. I'm like, could you text her something that'll make her stop fucking with me?
So she wasn't from Chicago?
No.
She's from Nashville?
Memphis.
Oh, that's what you fucked up. That's what you fucked up at.
Well, I didn't know.
She probably was listening to Trina at the time.
Trina. Gangsta Boo. Some shit like that. She was some bullshit. Anyways, this is a long stalker story we're going to talk about. This woman stalked a man for 2.5 years.
Wow.
And then married him.
Said she was talking to him since she was 14. He was 18.
Yeah.
And then she got cool with his little brother on purpose so that she could find a reason to be around him.
Yeah. And then she had different phases to the shit. She got cool with his mama. Started finding out what he liked and what he didn't like and all that shit. He ended up coming back and coaching at they high school when she was playing on the sport. And then he moved to New York. She applied for schools in New York.
Yeah.
Went there. Was like, hey, we know each other. They ended up dating. Married the nigga.
But she said part of the reason that it wasn't like she was already just coincidentally going to school there.
No.
She found out he got a job up there and she applied for school up there so she could be with him still.
Now she feels guilty every time he tells how they got together.
Because it ain't the truth.
Yeah.
Per se.
And my thing is, was that cool? Is that too extreme? Was she just like going after what she wanted? Because let's be clear, this is sociopathic. She's using people to get to somebody. But at the same time, it worked out for the best. Nobody got hurt. There was no violence. There was no, you know what I'm saying, lifetime shit.
What's the most you ever drove or did, like some out of character? What's the longest you ever drove to spend some time with somebody? For some ass, for some box.
I moved back to Chicago from Nashville.
How far is that drive? That's like what?
No, I moved, nigga.
It wasn't a one-time thing. It was more like a weekend thing. Yeah. Like, oh, okay.
There was other circumstances involved, but for the 50% of the reason was that.
I done drove from Chicago to Charlotte.
Really?
For some box. Is that not sociopathic?
Oh, I took a train to Ohio for some box.
How long was that? How long was that?
4 hours.
I took a bus to LA for some box. 2 days.
Damn.
Texas, Arizona. Is that not sociopathic?
No, it's not.
No, it's not eccentric.
Because
not
everybody knows what's going on.
No, I didn't know if I was going to hit or not. I was just like, I'm going. If I show up, that should be like, oh, damn, this nigga came.
She didn't know you was going there?
She know. Am I a stalker?
Did she know you was going to be there?
Am I a stalker? Yeah, she knew.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying
you was going. She knew you was going there and
but
staying.
She know the means in which I was going to get there. She didn't know if it was a flight, if I was in town.
But did she know that you were going there for her?
So that's the other thing. Women don't like that though. They don't like you saying I'm coming to see you for you.
When that stop?
They like, what you in town for? Are you in town for work? Or are you in town like you here for a party? Because they always hit you with how long you in town for. Because people try to gauge how available they need to make themselves.
I'm coming to see you.
That's spooky to them. It makes sense to you and me, but that's
if it's spooky to them, fuck you.
So in this situation, I would say, well, I guess my question is, if you stalk somebody into marrying you, would you tell them, like, you know I stalked you, like, or the truth is, like, we didn't just meet, like, eye contact or some shit. Like, I actually was on your ass.
If that happened, I would be freaked out at first.
Yeah.
But I would, like, with the brain that I have now, I'd work that shit out. And I ended up being cool with it.
So it don't sound like it's
but I would know what you capable of, though. Like, you are a strong-willed, and I do whatever the fuck it takes to get what the fuck I want.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
So
what I
on
would
the
take.
one hand,
from
it's
it.
noble, but on the other hand, it's really weird. It's
Yeah,
really intimidating and scary because if somebody casing
It's not
you,
scary. I just know
bro.
I take comfort in knowing that I know what you're capable of. That's my shit. I want to know what the fuck you're capable of, because that way I'm at ease.
I had somebody get my license plate and followed my car to find out where I was at. This is before air tags and all of that. Keyed my car to get my attention. She told all my homies, like, yo, I'm pregnant with Chris's baby. I'm keeping it. Da 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 da. And they reaching out to me on Facebook like, hey, bro, you know this bitch because she says
It's the same one?
I'm like, bro, she's not a, and she put up that she was a Delta. I'm like, bro, she's not a Delta. She's not even black. It's this white girl that is unstable at work at Champs. She got my number from her homeboy. So what ended up happening was I never told the end of the story. I ended up getting my homegirl involved, the coworker. Showed her the text messages that she'd been sending me. They ended up fighting in the store. Flipped her over one. You know the bench that you sit down in when you want to try
the shoes.
Flipped her over the bench, all that. On a Saturday, customers in there the whole night. So the manager pulled them in the back. I'm about to fire both of y'all. So she shows the manager the transcripts from. Said she's been harassing my friend. Come to find out, this girl has habitual activity. She's been doing this. She's been harassing customers for 2 years now.
Police! Help!
Million %.
Police!
So they got her. They got the police involved, and that was the end of that. She was calling me at 4 o'clock in the morning. I had a girlfriend at the time. Laying on, I'm like, man, answer this. She said, who is it? I said, this is crazy bitch I told you about. She been calling me from the block number,
And
texting
that's
me,
so
all
hard
that.
to believe, though.
It sound ridiculous. And you never touched her?
You ain't fucked.
You ain't never touched her, nothing? I said, bro, you know me. I like dark meat. 2 peas, leg and thigh. A breast is too dry for me. A wing ain't enough meat. I need dark meat. Never. She stalked this boy for, what did it look like, 7 years it looked like before she married him?
Yeah.
Unsuspecting. You got to know, you got to watch your surroundings, big dog.
I was debating this about this shit with my wife, and women have this bond to where if it affects all women, they not gonna fuck with it.
Word. Okay.
Like, no. To me, that's that shit. To me, it's not stalking. I pulled up the textbook definition of shit. I was like, she's doing it.
She did it. 1,000,000%. And she admitted to it.
And she's scared to tell
So much
this
that
nigga.
she hesitant and scared to tell him, like, that's the way I went about grabbing you,
But
bagging you.
she didn't. I'm like, I understand all that. Nothing bad happened. I mean,
Thank God.
in actuality, this is cool. This is like a lifetime story that got cut off.
You seen Love and Death on HBO?
Yeah.
That reminds you of just a little bit?
No.
Because it seemed like she was running the show from the jump. She kind of was on some like...
That dude fucked up.
Dude
fucked up.
Yeah, because he
Cause she was like,
mismanaged the
hey,
hustle.
man, we getting too close. He was like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
Then he tried to leave.
Yeah. And she was like,
Nah,
nah,
nigga.
it's death row. This is McDonald's. You heard? This is McDonald's. Damn. That's fucked up, though. I don't know if I could be with somebody like that. Especially after she told me.
I could, if I just gotta process it. Like, I know who you are.
For
now.
somebody to manipulate you like that?
No, she don't. In real life, she only manipulated his brother and mother.
She still didn't give him a choice. She didn't give him a choice, though. She manufactured the situation.
Everybody manipulates.
True. I mean, we all here to be
a certain
used.
extent.
We all here to be used for something, for comfort,
Yeah.
for insight,
Yeah.
love, whatever. I get you. I don't know if I would have been comfortable with that. But he kind of dumb as hell. He kind of slow for not picking up on the signs. Like, bitch, why you always over here? Why you always over at my house? Why you talking to my mom so much?
He wasn't there though. He was in college.
Who's she supposed to be? Topanga? From Boy Meets World? Why you always at my crib?
No, see,
Why you interested
That
in
would
me?
be like if Topanga
And you with my little brother all the
tried
time.
to fuck Corey brother.
Which brings me to my next point. How you think she would have fared if he'd came home with? He a freshman in college. She's still in high school. He get in
She
college.
she was peeping like his ex-girlfriends and shit. She's asking the mom. She knew she had time. She wasn't even out of high school.
But that's what I'm saying, though. He in New York, though. Imagine he...
No, he wasn't in New York yet.
Oh, no, that's for the job, right.
Yeah.
But imagine he off at college and he runs to a stone cold freak. Mariah Mills, whoever. And then he bring her home to meet the moms and shorty girl next door sitting here like, oh, I got my cute outfit on.
You know he had AIDS.
And he brings some home crazy.
Something nice.
Something crazy. Oh, this little story, we would have never heard about this. Not at all, bro.
I don't know. I've seen these stories before. I was watching this white lady.
You have?
I was watching this white lady the other day talk about how she was with this dude, broke up with him, but like she went to pursue her career, but was like, damn, I missed that nigga. He came back.
What could have been? What could have been? What else we got?
At this point, man, we gonna go to. Damn, am I at the wrong shit? Where's my goddamn? One day, you would think after all this time that I would know where these fucking drops are, but the thing happens, I mix them around, I add one, and I move one around, and
Steven Spielberg over there.
now we here.
Some might cost a little. Some might cost a lot.
CD, he like it.
Shout out to DiBiase. Shout out to DiBiase. I was thinking about DiBiase the other day.
You will be.
I would love to just be able to throw $100 bills on a motherfucker and go, man,
Get the fuck out of here.
smack a nigga with a stick. Get the paintbrush somebody.
Hey, man, you had a good one, man.
Yeah, man. You brought this up. The wheels kind of started turning for me real quick. What are some of the things that people hate for no reason at all?
Oh, no, that ain't the
Which one you talking
about?
Oh, you talking about Can You Be Bought?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, okay. Yeah. So I was watching this clip on Instagram, and they was doing like some men on the street stuff, and they was talking to women in South Beach, like, how much would you expect a man to pay for a first date with you? And first of all, like, the answers was kind of all over the place. One of the joints said $1,000. One of the motherfuckers was like $350. Ain't never had and don't know how to order a steak. You feel me? So I wanted to pose it to you because I thought about
Lisa from Temecula.
Right. I was thinking about you and your marriage, and we talked a little bit last time I was in town, just about how y'all met, how y'all came to be. And if you were to hear the perspective from your wife, like what she thought about you, what she thought about your first date, whatever. Just in the midst of dating, because we in a transitional space, especially in 2023. What do women expect, or what do you imagine that they expect for you to spend on the first date? And what are you comfortable with spending?
What? So saying that I'm single?
Yeah. Whatever you want. We ain't gonna talk. Whatever you want. You ain't gotta say it too loud. Hold on, we can turn the volume down.
No.
Next time.
That's fine. It's my house.
On the I Ain't Going show.
You heard? But I say I'm single and I got all the money in the world. A first date?
And don't cop out and say, well, it depends.
Nah, it don't depend. It don't depend. A solid 10. So we talk about
$10,000?
No, I'm talking about the
What
girl.
the
The
fuck?
girl is a 10. The girl's a 10.
Yeah, to you, yeah.
I'm talking about the girl's a 10 to me.
For sure. I gotta have her. I'm on her. Hard body. I gotta have her. I ain't gonna never see her again. I gotta get her right now.
Whole time?
Where I'm taking her. Where we going? First date though.
10 bands.
$10,000? Okay, now let's all right.
No. You gave the
CJ.
caveat.
Okay, but you CJ.
No
No offense, you're
Okay.
you right now.
All right.
Not now, but you know what I'm saying.
No. Okay.
You're dating CJ. You're the
Oh,
dating
you know what? I take that back.
10,000. Niggas,
No,
you gotta be a sick ass
no.
nigga to pay 10,000 for first date.
Sick ass nigga.
What? That's it, bitch. We done.
First date. First date.
I spent 10,000 in 5 years.
Oh yeah, because
Total.
Perspective.
10,000.
She used to woo out the bam and da. This would probably be
Say you're a senior in college. I'll make it easy for you.
do that one. I'm gonna say $500.
On the first day,
'Cause
you
I'm me.
wildin', bro.
Bro, you said all the money in the world,
Oh,
right?
What? Yeah,
This
cool, but
this
still.
includes like the ride there. This includes the meal, which I'm me. I forgot. She ain't eating. This is gonna be drinks.
She not eating.
No, because it's gonna be at night.
500 and
This
she
is gonna
not
Let
eating.
me tell you, I was a beast back in the day. Like I'm picking you up. Like first date, I'm picking you up, or you meet me there. You should have ate already. So we meeting at 9. You can get all the drinks you want to get, but we gonna get to know each other. Like I'm not, because it's weird when you go on a date with somebody and you recognize before the food gets there that you don't like these people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not doing that.
I saw this post. Shout out to my homie Sweats by Stu Denny. She said she don't care. She said if you invite me on a coffee date, I'm gonna instantly think that you down bad. And I got another homie that worked for Amazon corporate who said he always invite women to coffees because he say that's the quickest way to gauge in and out. It's kind of like speed date, lightning round type of joint. Well, I ain't got to spend too much. I'm really focused on whether or not I can enjoy your company before I start investing in you, because that's ultimately what you're doing.
I do bar dates.
Yeah.
I was doing bar dates.
When you're spending money, you ultimately investing in somebody. So spending money on dates is an investment, the same way that you would buy stock.
Most women can't drink a lot. So
Most of them can't. You're right. Most of them cannot drink a lot, and they're not really well.
One
versed.
or two drinks, you know, whatever.
But or the other thing is they might be putting on that they can't because they're trying to be conservative. I ain't trying to get sloppy drunk around. This our first date, so I ain't even really trying to get you to. See
and I need to know
if
if you are on that shit. Like a drink date is like my shit because I know I can figure out a lot of things about you.
So I likened it to when I go on vacation. So if I'm going on a vacation for 5 days, how much am I going to spend on myself out of town per day? $150,
something like that.
$200 if I'm feeling good about my situation.
Am I on a resort?
Depends. Just whatever. You going somewhere you ain't never been before. So if there's no familiarity, you're going to end up spending more because you learn hard lessons by spending that type of money. If I'm going on a date with you, first off, women want you to lead. Yeah. Leadership is attractive. So I need to make the plans in terms of what we're doing. So now you essentially giving me the control to make the situation go. So what do I like to do that I can incorporate somebody else into doing? I'm not going to sacrifice myself or like downplay myself to do something that you may or may not want to do, right? Yeah. If we talking about black women are generally late because they trying to get ready, get busy, whatever. I would say reasonable first date.
I ain't never been on a date with no white woman. I don't want to know.
Me either. I'm speaking from what I know. It'd be irresponsible.
I just
for me
thought
to do
about that.
else.
I was like, oh shit.
So you say your amount might be different then with that.
Oh no.
He said it's still 10,000.
No, nigga.
You ain't got.
I don't know, man. I think like reasonably is like if you're trying to go to like a nice restaurant, especially now that shit is trendy.
I cannot eat with you the first day.
I'm hungry whether you coming to eat with me or not, bitch. So if you want to eat with me, cool.
How much texting are we doing before? Like,
see, that's different too, because people don't text, they DM, or it's relative, bro. So I went on a date.
Like if you ain't trying to come to the house, we gotta go on a date. And if we going on a date, we're having a Chris coffee date. Like we drinking, nigga. Like
200, 250,
250,
300 is like, all right, you actually trying to do some super flash first date.
Me with my
first.
Let's take all the money out in the world. Shit. Say some bullshit happened and my family died. God forbid. Right now, if I was to go on a date with somebody living in Atlanta, with the way I drink, probably be $100.
What I spent? Yes, I think I spent $130 before we went to the game yesterday, and that was just on food. And the
that
food
was for
wasn't
you
even
though.
good.
I'm not feeding you. I need to know if I can eat with you first. Like if I can't drink with you, I can't eat with you. And if you don't drink, that's fine. Now you can see how
you can spend $100 at a bar though.
I can.
If drinks is $17 a piece, tip, you got two, maybe 3 drinks a piece, you got $100 easy.
Yeah, I said $100. Gee, I need to know if
what qualifies as a date. You got to pick her up, or does she meet you there? If she meets you there, is it a date or is it a link up?
If a motherfucker asks me to pick them up off top,
they're not gonna ask you. You in control of all of that. Women don't ask for none of that.
I don't think I'm gonna look at you kind of weird if like this is our first time. Just like besides like me asking for your number, you want me to pick you up, like I would expect you to just like want to meet at a mutual
That's
place
different.
because you don't know who the fuck I am.
Yeah, that's
You just gonna get in my fucking car?
So the clips
Now
that
I'm
you
looking
see,
at you different.
You've been seeing the Instagram clips where the guys like play the game where they'll try to talk to a chick and she don't give them no mind, and then they got like a Ferrari or a Lambo parked and they sit down in the Lambo. It's staged, it look fake,
I know,
but people believe it's real. So when you say like, yeah, I'm surprised that somebody would allow me into that space to pick them up, know where they live at, all that.
If
you don't know
that
me.
happens, I already know what time it is. You ain't getting $100. You drinking at the house.
So for loco,
like if you just getting in the car with me because I got a Rari, or a lot of times it'd be a vet. You getting in the car like ain't none of that. Like bitch, what you talking about?
I would say like $250 for the
But
first.
somebody, because just think about it. If you're dating for a purpose, there's some things you need to see with a woman, and you really don't want to meet no woman and she just get in your fucking car. Now there's times where that happens and it's like, oh shit.
Your shorty got in your car the first time? Did you pick up on your first date?
Hell no. Oh, my first date? Oh yeah. But we knew each other through mutual people, so it wasn't like she knew where I lived.
It wasn't like cold.
It was like it was a lot of like my best friend was her friend's friend. And he knew everybody, and everybody knew where everybody lived.
Right, okay.
So it wasn't that. So it was like, all right, she can get in the car with me. I was vouched for.
Okay.
But like off the street, like nah.
I had somebody piss themselves in my car on the first date before, because they had drank so much and I wasn't getting to the crib fast enough, I guess, because we was on the street, and it was late at night by this time. So the red lights in Chicago, they take a while.
I'm not gonna judge nobody off that.
What?
I'm not gonna judge nobody off that.
What? You a little too comfortable, shorty. You
No.
peed my shit? You pissed yourself before? On a date?
No.
Okay, so what are you talking about? Because you getting judged like a motherfucker. I'm judging you right now.
Of course you can judge, but at the same time, you gotta realize like what things happen. Like what?
Like
did you,
what?
Where did you pick her up from?
Things?
You picked her
crib.
up. Oh, you picked her up from the crib, and she pissed like shortly after.
No, she had drank so much, and her bladder was like this big, and she couldn't hold it till she got back home, so she peed in my car. Grand opening.
You picked her up from the crib, and she had to piss.
No, I picked her up. We went out for drinks. She drank so much that she didn't use the bathroom before we left. So when she's trying to rush me to get to the crib.
Women don't know how big their bladders are. So I'm not gonna judge you off that.
What would you gauge the size of their bladder is? Like 5-6 centimeters?
Yeah, something like this.
Something like this. Something like this.
Like every time my wife hit the door, she's like, I gotta pee. Like, whoa, you was just in the car not saying shit.
Y'all do polls on the show? Or y'all put polls out?
Not so much polls, but so much of what you think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what people would say about that if you asked them like how much is enough for a first date.
Oh, I thought you was about to say how big women's bladders are.
Yo. Shit. Crazy.
How much is okay? Yeah, let's piss off some piss off everybody. I was about to say some men, but yeah, some women. How much should you pay on the first date?
Man.
Oh, everybody hates that. But the whole thing is, it's just like whatever you do,
Right.
and if the motherfucker don't like it, then y'all not going on a date.
Well, I'm trying to hit though.
And
I
that's
seen her
where
shit moving on Instagram at the day party, and it was enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm on that. Oh shit, I seen her in the club, and I had to have her, and she friends with my homie, so it is what it is. I don't know. I feel like nothing over like $300 on a first date. Anything over $300, like you intentional, but you got to make it known too. Especially if somebody just used to the nigga tricking on them or spending $300 on them. Cause let me tell you about my money, playboy. I works too hard for my shit.
He gonna look $5.
You heard? I don't know. That's a lot.
Hey man, wild bars.
Wow, thoughts.
I don't have it together. I thought I did. And for some reason, Outkast is here.
You put Outkast on that?
No, I didn't. No, I'm talking on my Spotify.
You like AJ Snow? Shout out AJ Snow. You heard him before?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I got something for you. I'm gonna let you hear it. I think you might fuck with it. But we was talking about wild bars and how like certain bars from rappers or from people in general, it can kind of be ridiculous or kind of be like a little questionable, a little pause worthy.
That's some of my favorite bars.
Some of these?
No, I'm saying those are some of my favorite bars.
Yeah, they definitely etched in my head, and Biggie came to my mind instantly.
And that's what I got.
And I kind of, it's more so like instead of you asking me the answer to these questions, I've been waiting on somebody to ask me this question because I've always had the answer on like go mode.
That's what this show is for. So I'm gonna play the second verse of Dead Wrong.
Rest in peace, Big. One of my favorite rappers of all time. But you tripping, big dog? What the fuck? I like to spread the blood like mustard. Trust it. Please just trust it. Move over, Lucifer. I'm more ruthless. My potency detect G. Disrespect me, nigga. My potency is deadly.
My stepdaddy bought this album for me for my birthday. And my mama took me and my friends to David Buster's, and we was playing this. It was like, your mama's so cool, she let you listen to video. Yeah.
It was wholesome with Juicy in the end. Hold up. Who you think you're dealing with? Anybody stepping to my path is fucking feeling it.
There you go.
Because you know I love it young, fresh and green, with no hand between. Know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean, dog. Not at all. I don't know what you're talking about. So that's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Very nuts, right?
Oh, we got double wild bars
You know
today.
where we at with it, right? One of my favorite beats ever, favorite songs ever. But there's some shit going on in this song too that I wasn't really a fan of either, right?
Oh, I know you're talking about Gutter.
Yeah, Gutter's a wild nigga, bro. You heard?
My nigga gotta fucking kidnap kids. Fuck them in they ass, throw them over the bridge. That's how it is. My shit is laid out. Fuck that beef shit. That shit is played out. Y'all got to go. All I make is one phone call. All y'all disappear by tomorrow. All your guns is borrowed. I don't feel sorrow. Actually, your man passed the gap to me. I check this.
And I'm sure there's a bunch of other stuff going on. When you feeling good and feeling like fantastical in the studio, you're trying to say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Yeah.
But that's kind of nuts. Now, mind you, this is dated. It's from the 90s.
It still hits.
But it's the same thing. It's what instantly was etched into my head when we was talking about it. So it's like Joe. Fam. Who let that fly? Who cleared that? Like, yo, you
Puff.
You want to
He
clean that
all
up?
in the background. Yeah, that's beef.
What you was on though? What y'all was on though? What type of weed y'all smoking?
Dust.
Shit was laced, you hear me? Don't they know my nigga?
When I get dusted.
That's gross though. Could you ever bring yourself to say something like that to somebody? Just for the sake of creativity? Like get on the podcast
Yes.
and say some wild shit?
Oh,
like
not
that?
on the podcast.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Like if I was a rapper, I'd be saying all type of Danny Brown shit. All type of shit.
Not me, dog. I don't know. You feeling yourself a little too much when you start getting into like nefarious, like
Bro,
certain shit.
your
just can't say.
favorite rappers.
He talking about raping kids, bro. Casually.
I wouldn't say that. He said his boy did it.
That's okay. So I was on my Joe Paterno shit the other day. You heard? It ain't me. It's my man's in them. Shorty, I'm telling you, like it ain't me. I'm not with that shit. You can fuck with me. It's him though, cause that's just my man.
I fuck with killers. Hey man, shout outs, bro.
Shout out to the women, man. Shout out to the ladies. WNBA weekend. What, Roseman? Tippy bartenders. No, WNBA All-Star. We were talking about it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I'm into WNBA heavy. But they hosting All-Star Weekend in Las Vegas. They got Las Vegas Aces. They're pretty much a Las Vegas show. Like if you said you want to see Usher or anything like
Super
that.
team.
They crazy with the game. They got WNBA players there. But they're hosting it in Las Vegas this weekend. 4 of the 5 starters for the West are from the Las Vegas Aces. Jackie Young, Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Gray, point guard icon, and of course Asia Wilson, who's essentially the face of the WNBA.
Yeah.
Not only are they
She's
starting
like
the game,
what KD should be.
1,000,000%. And they handling it with grace, but they're hosting it in Vegas. Vegas is bubbling, man. They trying to get
Bro, that little sphere, that shit look raw.
They trying to get everything situated for an NBA expansion team. They got the Raiders. They got the Vegas Knights, who just won the championship. But the Aces were the first team in Las Vegas to win a championship. And they're hosting in Vegas. Not that anybody needs another reason to go to Vegas, but if you out there, if you get to Vegas at some point before the season is over, check out the Aces. But shout out to the ladies overall. WNBA is a really dope product. I went to the Dream game last night when I was here in Atlanta. They treat us with a lot of respect.
Courtside shouted.
Word, Courtside Chris, you heard me. I might just change my Twitter name. But no, dog. I would say get into the W if you want to see like basketball.
I try to every year.
If you're looking for like your fix in the summertime, right after the finals, you don't watch the Euro League or anything like that. Summer League is going on in Vegas as well. But if you really need your fix, check out the W now. Like these chicks, they get busy. They really skilled. Shout out to Darryl, like I said, bro. I hope I did a good job being a substitute teacher for this one. Shout out to I Ain't Going, man. Y'all know I'm locked in with y'all. It's a one-way street with us, bro. I watch y'all every week. I tap in.
Appreciate you,
on the
bro.
audio and on the YouTube. Make sure y'all get them numbers up. Rate, review, subscribe, share, all that. Get your stogie to back in this. And shout out to you, bro. Every time I come down here, I feel like home. Appreciate me. We digging it, fam. Like I said, we locked in. Ain't no switching up. It's a one-way street with us, bro. Appreciate you having me.
All right, man. Well, man, first of all, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you showing love and shit, man.
100.
Being on the show, man. You sit up here. Yeah. This nigga showing.
This I Ain't Going merch, too.
Hell yeah, man.
Stupid.
Man, like you said, man, when you come here, you like the homie every time, man. Because you are the homie, man.
Word.
I appreciate you. Man, shout out to D, man.
He is in his bag.
I know you out there showing love to your family and all that shit, man.
Hey, come back.
Shout out to Hitmen Podcast.
We coming.
The face.
We coming.
I be talking about it. It's this nigga.
We coming.
He right there.
We coming.
Him and MG.
Sit tight. We
I
coming.
ain't drunk today. I said his name right. Shout out you, MG. Shout out Pretty Boy Sports Inc. OD, King ODZ. Song out right now. Diamonds. We got to shout out Stogies to back in this again, man. Brian and Rob, where you at, man? Show love, niggas. And oh yeah, shout out to my family, man. I used to be saying that shit make me look bad.
You doing a good impression. You doing a good impression, though.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why he just be smiling and shit.
You so yeah. So
I ain't got the voice down. I'm
I'm
gonna send it to y'all.
Yeah, so the shout out to the entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my family. Shout out Kia.
That's
shout out
actually
my
really good.
Kids. You know, shout out to all the black businesses. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Shout out to you too, CJ. You know.
That's dope.
All right, man. Anything else?
Nah, we good, bro.
All right, man. We out. This has been the I Ain't Going Show. You can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Audible. Please be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and follow.